So, Varun and Ghazal, this is where the magic happens for Mamaearth, the lab. We have an inside view of the lab. Who did you test the first batch of products on? That must have been scary. No, but that would have been scary, right? To test a brand new skin.
Absolutely, right? I mean, in fact, even till like today, every new product, every new batch of production is tested by Ghazal herself, and it does not go out till the Ghazal test is passed. While we have all the
Ghazal
other
test applies for shampoo,
everything. Each and every product that Mamaearth gets into the market has been, we can safely say that, has been tested by me personally for 35 to 40 days of regular usage. And whatever comes out in baby category has been used by my babies for the same period of time.
Literally skin in the game.
Yes, absolutely.
Literally skin and hair in the game is what I would say, right? And in fact now, again, like how some of these things spread as part of DNA, right? So now you will sometimes come to office, right? And you will see 17 guys wearing sheet masks who are sitting here, right? Or applying some mask and some product and stuff
under
like that.
patches. Right? Oh, you have to be out there.
Yeah,
you
so
will
a
see
lot of
them
that
using
happens
all
because
kinds of products.
We do, everyone, has their skin in the game, right? Because in one of the rituals that we have is that everyone in our company calls 20 to 25 consumers every quarter, and we have direct conversations with them. We try to understand what they're liking, what they're not liking, etc. So because everyone is connected to the consumers, right? Everyone is equally connected to the products, right? And hence that also kind of spread the skin in the game.
So Ghazal, can you make a shampoo or a lotion or a soap if someone tells you to do it immediately?
Okay, now we have a lot of experts here working with us who can do a 100 times better job than what I'll create here. I can create a basic version. I'm not sure of the performance, but my team can create like a shampoo which will win in the blind testing compared to other shampoos that I can vouch for.
What about you, Varun?
So, but yeah, I mean, we're fully involved on product side even today. Of course, Ghazal far more than me because she fully leads that side. But yeah, you can wake us up in the middle of the night and talk products for us. Absolutely. We do that quite often. I mean, but we love the products that we make. Our skin, hair, everything else is in the game, right? So for our entire family, for that matter, and we were always paranoid, and we continue to be really paranoid of the quality of products that we want to go out of the system, because we are ourselves so attached, and because of where we came from, right? That paranoia starts from that baby care DNA that we have, right? And continues to be there in the system.
Your strength traditionally has been online, but increasingly I think offline is the new online for every sector that we see, be it education, be it the area where you are in, FMCG, consumer care. So how do you view the online-offline mix changing for Mamaearth? You're focusing on opening your own stores, also stocking existing mom and pop stores across the neighborhood. How's it going to work out for you?
I think our long-term strategy is it's not offline versus online or stuff like that. It's more of an omni-channel play. The focus being wherever our consumer wants to see us, or they believe that this is where you should be present and I should be able to access you. That's the place where we'll be present. So if that means that online and hence expanding more into online channels, we would do that. If that means that offline and having your own stores makes sense, we've been doing that at least in the past.
And it just, reality is still, as a nation, in almost 90% plus of the transactions, even in the beauty personal care space, it is happening in offline, right? And from a zero now, offline is 30% of our business, right? And growing much faster. Right?
Is it faster than online because of the reach, and because 90% of India still shops?
Right, because our distribution itself is expanding, right? So the opportunity to grow there is far higher, right? And hence it's faster.
Right. You've also, spoken about how you want Mama to be a house of brands, and that's something that you have been doing in the last year. You've launched brands. You've also made, a lot of acquisitions, Be Bland, Dr. Sheth, and so on. How are you going to tie up all this? Do you anticipate integration challenges going forward?
So I think the strategy around House of Brands was all about utilizing corporate strengths. And what we realize is, one, during our journey of building Mamaearth, we realized we have not just built a brand, but we have also built certain corporate capabilities. Right? Those capabilities were marketing to millennials. Those capabilities were D2C, e-commerce distribution. Those capabilities were R&D and understanding of the consumer in this whole beauty and personal care space. Right? And what we also understood was that the consumer in the beauty and personal care space, right, is a need state buyer, which means that today for your face, right, you would look for a natural clean label proposition, right? But because tomorrow you have a wedding to attend, right, you would want a very different kind of a proposition for your hair, right? Which could be about salon ready hair kind of a proposition, right? Day after you might be, struggling with acne, right? And you want something which can sort of, work on it, and hence should be a doctor design kind of a play, right? So the same person, right, actually is buying into multiple propositions, right? And either we can stick to saying, okay, we are only going to provide this proposition, and then we're not going to service you fully as a consumer. You will need to go to another company, right,
or you
to
can be a
actually
full
ask
stack.
or you can provide all of these propositions, right, to the consumer who's looking for you. Because what we are married to is delighting that consumer that we serve, right? And which is where we felt that creating these propositions basis the strengths that we have got of R&D, innovation and distribution, and serving this consumer with these propositions, right, is going to be the long-term strategy of the company.